right? 6 rounds of Swiss comes down to this. The last round of Swiss where players are playing for their slots in top card as well as in the top 16 for championship point payout. And we will come down to a bubble match played between two players at 4 and 1. They win, they're in. They lose, likely still top 16, very unlikely to get top 8. So,
and it will be a match between Harrold versus Rayne. Harrold, a local Singaporean as well.
both of them are locals.
Both local. Okay, sorry. But Harrold, I believe, has accomplishments quite recently.
Yeah, Rayne has only really been showing up towards the end of last year and the start of this season. So, hasn't had any big finishes under his belt. Harrold, on the other hand, has won Premier Challenges, has cut mid-season showdowns, has cut at least one open. So we know what Harrold is capable of.
I remember him because he ran Slowpoke at one point in time, and he top cut with that as well. So
and then the Slowpoke was his team sheet error.
Yeah, apparently he didn't bother to fill in the stats because it's just Slowpoke. The stats don't matter. But
well, that was the easiest top 8 win I ever had.
Okay, moving on to the matchups.
Rayne having the team of Metagross, Landorus, Therian, Zapdos, Tyranitar, Amoonguss, and the Tapu Fini.
And for Harrold, we see the Gothitelle, Politoed, Mawile, Ludicolo, Tapu Koko, and wow, a very old face, him on top here.
I don't know, Himotop's face is pretty young.
As in, well, it's like, when was the last time we've ever seen a him on top?
16.
Yeah, that's quite a while.
Not really.
Ah.
We couldn't have seen it in 17. It wasn't in the decks.
Yeah, I know, but
it make no sense, Justin.
Don't spoil my fun. Okay, but him on top, interesting. It is a fighting type, does bring White Guard, Sucker Punch, Fake Out to the table.
No Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch not available to him
really?
on top. Not since Heart Gold Soul Silver. 6 years ago? 7 years ago? 8 years ago, sorry. Oh my goodness, I'm old.
Okay, let's talk about the Gothitelle, Politoed, Rayne. It's a very interesting hybrid.
Yeah, especially since
Harrold has.
a team like this usually tends to have Parasong on the Politoed to take advantage of Gothitelle.
Oh, well. Yeah, now that you mention it. That'll be a very old strategy as well. Like,
it's an easy pivot because Rayne sometimes forces things that are bulkier, and bulky things can't really get rid of the Perish Trap.
Yeah, and I wanted to talk about a bit more Rayne's team. Rayne's team looked a bit more standard.
He brought it almost exactly the same team to the mid-season showdown. Didn't do as well.
Maybe with practice, maybe he has practice with it. He knows the ins and outs, the intricacies a lot more better. Well, we'll see. We do see Amoonguss.
Did you just say more better?
Shh. He did lead Tapu Fini, Amoonguss, and Gothitelle, Coco.
Right, so
Harrold.
It's gonna be the Fini and the Amoonguss. So it's gonna be the Fini getting the terrain control here, barring a random scarf. Nah, it's gonna be the Misty Search. But immediately though, Gothitelle and Fini trapped in, whereas Harrold can still respond to whatever Ring goes for with the Volt Switch. So it's a very strong position for Harrold.
And
I think that's the trap he wanted, in fact.
Rayne,
Fini in front of Coco.
Yeah,
and Amoonguss unable to spot the Coco. Thanks to both veterans was block spore. He brought his own Fini, never mind.
Yeah,
clearly he wasn't aiming to spore anything.
That's what I was going to say. It's like, okay, Amoonguss, the only use he has now is probably just the Rage Powder, which I'm not sure what he's going to accomplish much. Yeah, it does go for it.
Does Harrold have the taunt for the Amoonguss? It's going to be the Volt Switch into the Amoonguss. So
I assume, I think it was for the Fini, but the Rage Powder drew it. So, Coco going to switch out here.
What's Harrold have really? Ludicolo maybe?
Or Politoed.
And Ludicolo will ignore Rage Powder.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but more coming in. Ooh.
If it's not going to do much though.
Yeah, Muddy Water though. Muddy Water.
Oh man, if you brought Politoed, that's just boosting the power of Tapu Fini. Okay, Fini goes for the Calm Mind, alright.
Not going to save it against Mawile though. Though, again, Rage Powder at least keeps Mawile off his back. For one turn.
Will we see a taunt though? No,
just
Side
a Side
Shock. Oh, what?
Not Barberry, sorry.
It's
Payapa.
Yeah.
Payapa Berry on the Amoonguss. Gonna survive the Psychic. Oh, no, that
Side
was
Shock,
a
Side Shock. So
that was
that's
really
the physical side, yeah.
Well, I don't think the berry really mattered there. It's clearly meant to survive Tapu Lele. Not Gothitelle.
Oh, interesting. Well, at least he knows the item now. So
yeah, Harrold
not worried about.
More than happy to see that item go off.
Yeah,
not Wiki Berry, not
Figgy
Rocky
Berry,
Helmet.
Yeah. But the Fini is, I think, going to be a problem for Harrold if he doesn't nip it in the bud.
Well, More really only needs one good hit, to be honest.
It's getting in the hit that's the problem. We do see the Mega Evolution here.
Might have Rock Slide as well, just to get the spread damage in.
I mean, Iron Hit is neutral against the Amoonguss.
Yeah, Amoonguss just going to reach power because he really has nothing else in this position.
I mean, could Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, but yeah.
We need
Rage
to go
Powder
for
is the
another
best.
Combine.
Yes. So +2 now. And
still though,
it could be quite disastrous, especially if Harrold has like Politoed at the back to further boost the water attacks of Tapu Fini.
Heal
Wait to
Pulse
see.
gonna
What?
restore the Amogus thanks to the Rage Powder. I'm not sure Harrold remembered that particular mechanic
We do see the Iron Head connect. I think that would have killed if not
without
for
the
the
Heal
Pulse.
Pulse. Yes.
Well then.
Yeah, the thing here for Rayne is that no matter how much he boosts with the Fini, he's not really in a position where he can eliminate Mobile through the Heal Pulse as long as the Among Us is off the field. The problem being the Among Us just threw the Heal Pulse away.
Yeah, but Muddy Water is spread, so it does hit the Gothitelle as well. So eventually you will get rid of the source of the healing.
I do believe you are very much overestimating Tapu Fini's damage output.
Oh, it's at +2, man. It does have a lot of damage, right?
He just goes for the Muddy Water here. Gonna
Avoid the Gothitelle.
Yeah,
Alright.
Gothitelle avoids. I don't land on the Mawile though. Could still get an accuracy drop. But he's just gonna go for Iron Head onto the Fini, I think.
Side shot.
Into the Gothitelle and Iron Head into the Fini.
Play
Play
rough.
Roughs into the Fini. Ooh, yeah, that is more damage. And that's might just KO? No.
Nah.
It
I
doesn't
think
even
you're
bring Fini to his.
underestimating Fini's bulk, Matthew. But it's a bit disappointing to see the Muddy Water do. I mean, expected to maybe bring more into the red. Missed the Gothitelle, so.
But Gothitelle is slower, so it's not like Mawile can. The Mawile basically needs to hope to dodge the Muddy Water in order to eat a Heal Pulse.
Eat the Heal Pulse that Amogus will draw with the Rage Powder.
No, but Gothitelle trying to get rid of the Among Us with the side shock.
We do see, Rage Powder coming
I'm
out.
not sure why you Rage Powder though, considering that Fini outspeeds the Mawile anyway.
I think you just want to draw the Mawile's attacks.
But
In
Mawile is gonna
case
take
of a miss.
of a miss. True.
Muddy Water will connect here to Gothitelle. Yeah, it's not even 50%. Side shock.
I don't think they KOs though, even
Uh,
without the berry. No,
Nah, just
too soon.
enough.
Just about enough. Protection off the field, so but still, it's still a Mawile, and it's still outsped by and Mawile has already burned his protect, which means he has to switch out and get Trim up with the Gothitelle.
But what enjoys? I mean, I guess.
But
Rudy
running here is
Colo?
that Fini Muddy Water effectively covers the Mawile slot, which means that
Yes.
whatever Rayne brings in can just double into Gothitelle.
I mean, if he brings in something like, say, a Ludicolo, I think he should be able to resist.
So and Tarita doesn't even need to double with the Fini, just cleans off the Gothitelle. So Harrold I feel like Harrold didn't really get what he wanted out of the trap.
I
I'm
guess
not sure Mawile was the solution.
I guess what sort of
Coco might have been better off staying on the field.
I guess what gave Rayne sort of a more leeway was the heal pulse into the Amogus. That allowed Amogus to stick around a bit longer, and sort of didn't give Mawile a chance to effectively take out the Fini.
Really strange play. I almost thought the Gothitelle was holding the safety goggles to go for a play like that, but clearly not the case. And Gothitelle going to protect, sacking the Mawile perhaps, or hoping for a Muddy Water avoid, which he doesn't get.
Muddy Water will connect, should take out the Mawile, and Tarita, yeah.
Move. Why not, really? Protect or not protect? Yeah, that's Darkinium.
Would that KO through the protect? No,
Nah,
right?
it wouldn't. But damage is damage.
And I guess
now
it-
Muddy Water might KO.
Yeah, it puts in. That's what I was going to point out. But
He doesn't want it to do too much damage. I think Gothitelle has a berry.
trigger berry. Oh my!
Critical hit here would be not fun.
I mean, some would say it's lucky. Critical hit is quite rare, Matthew. Oh, does he get it? Oh
Does
no.
he even need a crit? And there's the berry. And now Muddy Water, it's out of Muddy Water
So
range.
he wanted the crit. If it was a crit, I think he would have
Yeah,
killed.
crit would have KO'd. Gothitelle, I think, looks like this Gothitelle is really focused on the special side. Didn't take that Darkinium crunch well at all.
Yeah. Considering what's the mechanic, it quarters, right?
Yep, quarters damage. Clearly focused on taking things like Ghostium, Aegis Slash.
I think that will explain why it's able to take the Fini's Muddy Water so comfortably as well.
Yeah, especially
The plus
defensive.
2. Coco does hit the field again, so
Yes,
it's
it's
the
the rain.
fastest, right? Yeah, let's get the rain.
That's at least. And no, Darita not having the best options against Coco. He's only really able to use Rock Slide.
Yeah, I think Harrold goes for a Thunderbolt into the Fini and Heal Pulse into the Coco, sort of mitigate some damage from the Tyranitar. But the Fini does have plus
receive
2
the Gothitelle,
special defense as well. Apolito does come in to change the weather.
To increase the power of Muddy Water.
Whoa!
But does remove Tyranitar's special defense. So
Yeah.
Gigavolt might just KO. But then would you want to waste your Gigavolt on the Tyranitar?
I think it's fine, but yeah, you're right. Fini actually has plus 2 special defense.
Ooh, Volt Switches into the Fini though.
Looks like will
the-
connect.
Kind of an obvious protect. Or maybe he thought that Rayne would get a bit overconfident thanks to the Carmine boost and leave his Fini open. But not at the HP that's the thing.
Yeah, Harrold though, I think
At
he's-
least, and the Sand is no longer taking, so at least By removing the sand, he removes the risk of Fini getting his berry through
Oh,
chip
just
damage.
true residual. Oh,
Yep.
okay. But a +2 special defense.
Yes,
is
Thunderbolt. I think Voltage will KO in terrain. Yes.
okay. Maybe. Does
And
he have,
another rock slide might KO the.
might have Landorus at the back though. Okay, Coco
Protect.
protects. It's be
Hoping to
weird.
be able to kill the Tyranitar with a skull. But he has the muddy water from the Fini.
I
Fearing the Fini switch out, you have to think. But then why would he switch out at +2? He has the skull into Tyranitar in the rain. But that's a bulky Tyranitar.
yeah.
He needs a burn, I think. Doesn't
Nah,
get it.
Doesn't get it.
But now he does get the double pin.
Not
Unless
really.
Polito goes down, which it won't. Oh yeah, it's berry again anyway. Yeah, so Harrold getting his berries, Rayne not getting the same, and now he's in a very strong position since the Coco checks the Fini and the Polito checks the Tyranitar. And both are faster than the things they control.
I guess if Rayne has Landorus at the back, maybe he can catch a Thunderbolt. But
he's
yeah,
trying.
you're right.
He still loses something.
Yeah, he will
he has
lose
bow switch. He
Tyranitar.
needs to survive this bow switch.
+2 special defense, not gonna save it with
Not
the
in
electric terrain.
Yeah. And Skull will pick off the Tyranitar.
Well, at the very least, we'll see Gotitel hit the field again.
Unfortunately, Gotitel not having the regenerator. And Skull will finish off Tyranitar and leave Rayne down to his last.
Last Pokemon.
What does he need? He needs something that can
Honestly, it's
survive a Coco hit.
It has to just the options left is Metagross, Landorus, or Zapdos.
Oh, and Metagross can't take a Giga Volt. And the Coco, I think it's pretty clear. It's the Electrium.
Oh, Electrium.
It's protected.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
have Life or Recoil. So, yeah, Metagross can't take a Giga Volt in terrain. The thing is here, if Rayne can get a KO before the rain expires, he might get himself into a situation where he can stall out the terrain. And Metagross will be able to survive.
But yes, to maybe get rid of the Politoed, it is raining, so Politoed will have a boosted
Water
water attack.
attacks.
And you know, Scout has a 30% chance to burn as well. Goes for Stomping Tantrum. Maybe hoping to catch a Tapu Koko switch in? Yeah, it's not good enough. Oh,
yes,
Parry
it's
Song.
Parry Song. Yeah, so that's going to be the game. Even if you have stalled out electric terrain, well, stalling out also means stalling out your own Parrish counter.
Okay, we do see a side shot. It's going to do a sizable amount to the Metagross over here.
Why didn't you just heal Pulse, I wonder? Trying to catch a Coco switch in seems bizarre.
Yes, honestly, yes.
Unless he really thought Stomping was enough to kill Politoed.
Politoed's at 50. I mean, what are the options you have? Zen Headbutt.
Yeah, it's good thing can miss.
Yes,
And High Bear is
Hit is
resisted.
neutral. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, resisted. Huh.
Yeah, I guess the KO there, but now Coco comes in, Coco protects.
Yeah, and side shot again for another decent chunk of damage here onto the Metagross.
The only way for Harrold to lose this if he accidentally presses Strict Room on Gotitel and Coco goes down.
Yeah, a bit of a tall order, I think. But,
Yeah, and just nice, the terrain gets reset.
have seen stranger things.
So now a Giga Volt, E2 Protect, and a Thunderbolt will finish off Metagross regardless of the Parrish count.
And I mean, if it's a perfect pin because if Metagross protects here from the Electrium, all Coco has to do is protect next turn. What?
Okay, so it's the same thing here. If he protects here, and Metagross doesn't KO him, next time he can Giga Volt. If Metagross protects, he dies to Parrish Song.
Okay.
If he doesn't protect, he dies to the Giga Volt. So it's really game over there. Yeah, Parrish Song down to 1. So now all Coco has to do is press the
Protect again or Electrium?
Electrium.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, and Harrold protects on good measure, so that at least by pressing protect, he doesn't accidentally press Trick Room. Goes for Volt Switch again though. But he does, yeah, he wins regardless, thanks to the Parrish count. Gotitel fainting last. So not willing to reveal the
Electrium?
Electrium.
Maybe he doesn't have it. I mean, could be something else. Something bizarre like a Farium.
I suppose, but in the position you win no matter what, so
No reason to reveal unnecessary information. Although, I mean, I will just press it anyway. I mean, information is powerful.
yeah, and put the fear of it into your opponent.
So sometimes, yeah, if you letting your opponent know you have something isn't necessarily a bad thing. So maybe you should have just pressed it. I'm not sure. Either way,
It's guaranteed win for him, so
Harrold 1 up against Rayne. A bit ironic, Rayne not running a Rayne team. Harrold fighting a Rayne.
that's not
Rayne
quite,
is fighting a Rayne team.
that's not how you spell Rain, Justin.
Yeah. Don't bring up my spelling, Matthew. Don't bring up my spelling. So how does Rayne adjust from here? I guess the Fini was okay. Didn't really accomplish that much though.
He needs to take better care of the Among Us. Harrold struggled to get rid of the Among Us.
Yeah, and I don't think Harrold will be heal pulsing the Among Us anytime soon either. So, but again,
Once the Among Us went down, because the Among Us effectively checks the Coco no matter what.
yeah, but the effectiveness of the Among Us is really put into question because Spore is taken away. You
I
can
think all he
only
needs is
Rage
Rage
Powder.
Powder. I think all he needs is Rage Powder. Rage Powder stops the Coco. He really he keeps the Mawile in check.
Stops heal pulse.
Stops heal pulse.
I don't know. I see where you're coming from, but I don't think the Among Us is useful at all because honestly, you do set a Rage Powder and you get Fini to a decent +2, but you still can't close out the game from there. And yeah, it just comes down to Fini not being able to.
Maybe Fini is not the answer, but Among Us plus something else.
Perhaps maybe Metagross.
Yeah, Among Us Metagross maybe.
You do run the you do have to splash in Tyranitar somewhere, otherwise you just get run over by the Rayne mode of Harrold.
Which Harrold's not bringing. He's not bringing Ludicolo.
Yeah, I guess Politoed was enough, and yeah, Politoed as
All
mentioned.
Politoed did was really increase Muddy Water's base damage.
Yeah, and well, it's an old strategy, but yeah, the Perish Trap is available for Harrold also. So Rayne has to have something that can just punch through Harrold's team. Otherwise, he's just gonna get trapped again and just taken out. And
Yeah, I suppose the risk with Among Us Metagross is that if Politoed continue to come out, that's just a Perish song.
yeah, and there's not much in it. I mean, well, Gothitelle is more specially bulky, so at least I think the Metagross can maybe 2-hit KO it. Was it carrying a berry? The Gothitelle?
No, as in, yeah, it was.
Oh, okay. So maybe a 3 KO at best. Okay, I guess the answer is Tyranitar here for the side of Rayne.
And Hippothop's here to play.
Sorry?
And Hippotop comes in to play.
Oh!
There is the Among Us, at least.
Yeah, can draw the close combat. Hippothop.
There are no spread fighting attacks in the game, so
Yes.
there's
And
that going for the Tyranitar.
Hippothop does get Intimidate at least, so Tyranitar... I believe we saw in the first game that
Stuck
Rockslide was a
him.
2-hit KO on Tapu Koko. It's
Without
not going to be the
Intimidate.
case
Yeah,
anymore.
so it's not going to be the case here after they Intimidate. And Among Us, again, can only Rage Powder.
And what if the Hippothop has a White Guard and Rockslide is taken off the picture, and then Koko can just take his sweet time chipping away at the Among Us.
Yeah, I think Coco just vote switches into something. Just need to call that something correctly.
Mawile will actually be good if you can further intimidate the Tyranitar.
Yeah, and Himotop has a very, really free fake out here. Yeah, Tyranitar gonna switch out. Fini maybe. It's gonna be Metagross. And Rage Powder gonna at least prevent any potential electric attacks flying into the slot. Let's fake out into the Among Us? No, into the
No.
Metagross, so
No Rage Powder though.
there's the Rage Powder. Yeah, it's less, it's a lower priority bracket
If
than
you,
fake out.
if you have faked out the Among Us and gone for a Z move instead.
Not a good play because Tyranitar has Sand.
Oh right, okay, fair enough. So Koko does exit here.
That will essentially be a hard read, or that the Tyranitar would switch out. Which didn't really seem that apparent because it is still protected by Among Us. I don't think Harrold wants to be blowing his Z move so early.
What does he choose to bring here?
Mawile again? No, it's gonna be Ludicolo. He did bring the Rayne maybe.
So then no more at the back then. So no Mega option.
I think Metagross is feeling pretty happy in this position.
For sure. And he can definitely punish the Ludicolo with a Zen Headbutt.
Especially if he expects it to be Assault Vested. No, but that also means Harrold gets another fake out though.
Yeah, and Ludicolo can't be Rage powdered away by the Among Us. So perhaps if he switches in Rayne here and maybe goes for Hydro Pump onto the Metagross, he can punish it quite effectively.
But him, Ludicolo might not be able to take a Zen hit, but
Yeah, that's the case here. I think he's bringing the Politoed. Yes, he is. So he's opted not to bring a Mega.
oh boy. A bit of an all-in play here for Harrold, I think.
Well,
So if it's Skull, then he's still guaranteed to hit. And Metagross is going to protect anyway.
wow.
So, Skyga Drain from the Among Us, I think.
Okay. Fake out.
Clear
Clear
Smog.
Smog.
Damage is super effective damage, is still super effective
I
damage.
guess, and there's an option you typically run over Sludge Bomb, I presume.
Yep. There also reveals that Harrold's Politoed now has nothing to fear. Because there's no Geiger Drain. we've seen Protect on Among Us already. We've seen Protect, we've seen Spore, we've seen Rage Powder. That means he doesn't have a grass attack. So Polito is pretty comfortable here.
You're right. And Among Us,
Gonna regenerate some health, but ooh, Sand's gonna come in.
yeah, for sure. I mean, does Harrold read this and like withdraw Polito for like future use?
I still think Skull Seal will still go a long way. Yeah, it stays in. I think Rayne might be banking on surviving and KOing back with the Metagross.
It is likely because without the Rayne being boosting the water
Could burn,
attacks.
could burn, could burn, could burn.
Whoa, Matthew.
No burn, but
Ice Punch. Does he not have Zen Headbutt?
He doesn't have Zen hit, but that explains why he went for stomping on the Politoed. It is only an unresisted hit.
I see. Scout, no burn.
Somehow avoids the double skull burn.
That's not something we typically pray for, Matthew.
Well, maybe don't play Rayne, Justin.
But yeah, a decent amount of damage. Without the sand coming in, I think Metagross would have been dead for sure.
Oh, definitely.
The Tarita comes back in. I think it's in an okay position. Rock
Still
Slide
outsped though. You've seen the Tarita is slower than the Polito and the Ludicolo.
But with the sand, shouldn't fear the special attacks. Question is whether Ludicolo has like Geiger Drain to restore some of its health. And Polito should be switching out. It's something Rayne can punish. Something Rayne can punish here.
I think Ludicolo is switching out.
But you want to switch out the Polito to reset the weather though.
But double switch is a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
Though Coco does resist Darkinium. Ludicolo switching out, so could be a double switch still.
You got
Tiny
that
coming in with the Intimidate, and Metagross no longer clear body.
Ooh, yeah, that goes a long way. Tarita as well, physical attacker.
Are we gonna say double switch? No, so means Storming Tantrum into the
So you call
Polito.
it right, yeah.
Polito gonna stay in, yeah. Polito really safe. Score in the Metagross without the Rayne, not gonna be enough. Does he get the burn?
That was a critical hit.
Oh, critical hit. But Darkinium into the, ooh. Polito will go down. If it goes into the Polito.
It should be because the other option was a very low health Ludicolo. So if Rayne does get this KO on the Polito,
No more Rayne.
Yeah, no more. I mean,
Weather that is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is the Polito.
Polito does have decent physical. Oh no, actually no, his physical defense is poorer
Yeah,
than
special defense.
But he guys be intimidated. Yeah, it does hang on.
Whoa!
The intimidate going all the long way for Rayne there.
As Shang would say, a clutch intimidate. Oh man. The bulk on the Polito, I guess well, intimidate.
It is Perish
yes,
It is Perish Song, so and we see how little skull. If he didn't have bulk, the Metagross would already be down. So you know, the trade-off is there.
Yeah,
Less damage, more bulk.
Fair enough.
Stuff hangs around longer, but you survive the hits longer as well.
Yeah, and now actually Tarita has to fear because there is no Among Us to protect it from the potential close combat coming out. Not only that, Harrold has the option of fake out as well. So definitely ball in his court here. What does he want to do? Does he want to take out the Metagross at this range? Or does he want to prioritize or predict a Tarita switch in?
Switch out. Among Us
yeah,
coming in.
right.
Yeah, oh Fini.
Changes the terrain, although I'm pretty sure that's not going to matter so much. I guess well he can
Stop
stop
now,
burns.
yeah.
He can stop burns from
Stop the
Scout.
burn, yeah. Polito gonna score into the Fini?
Yeah, looks
into
like
the
it.
Fini.
That's not very much. And close combat.
Oh, but I guess the close combat off. And that's gonna be the KO. No protection for the Tyranitar. No Intimidate, no Rage Powder. No chance.
Harrold decisively taking down Tyranitar. So
Rayne clearly calling the fake out there. Hoping to get away with leaving the Tyranitar open.
and Harrold just punishes him. Oh,
Because effectively, Harrold has a double KO no matter what. Metagross and Hibot at -1 doesn't kill him on top. And both Himoto and Polito will move before Tyranitar. So Himoto picks off Tyranitar, Polito picks off the Metagross.
yeah, fair enough. And
So I'm not sure why Rayne made that big call. You think the obvious play is to switch Tyranitar into the Among Us.
and you will be able to take it quite comfortably. And
then
maybe
he- and then-
potentially
and then he-
set it up for Fini
And then
as well.
gets himself into the same position as game 1. Among Us Fini. But now that's just gone.
And I guess Himontok maybe wants to switch out, or Polito wants to switch out here, save the weather.
Save the Intimidate.
I mean, you want both honestly, because you still have Ludicolo at the back.
But
and
Coco is the win condition. No switches at all.
Okay, Harrold opting to stay in, and Fini goes for the Karma in here.
Not sure what Metagross is protecting from.
Everything is at 2 HP, Matthew.
But does Harrold really target the Metagross?
I think he does.
Yeah, I suppose. Icy win.
There you go.
So Perish Song, Icy Wind, Scald, Helping Hand maybe.
Because if he takes out the Metagross,
Or the Protect.
Rayne is
Actually
down to
protect
last
probably.
2, and he can
Oh,
just
yeah.
press Perish Song and win.
Oh, that's true.
So there is
He
value.
close combats into the Fini.
Okay.
Hello.
Interesting. I don't know. I think he's trying to sack the Hitmontop. Hitmontop is not going to be. It's not very useful. His job is done. He's taken out the Tyranitar. He's going to hit everything not very effectively.
But you still intimidate the Metagross.
There isn't much value. You get rid of the Metagross, you win the game.
True.
Rather than focus on the some
Zen
long
hit,
term.
yeah, it doesn't have Zen hit, but it's still enough to KO.
Yeah, -2 special. -2
Oh yeah,
defenses.
close combat defenses
Yes.
drops.
And Icy Wind will take out Metagross here.
It will be an absolute travesty if it doesn't. and now Rayne is on the timer. He needs to get rid of Politoed. But Politoed is not going to take a Moonblast very well.
Well, let's see if.
Yeah, here's Moonblast. I don't think Politoed will get a Perish Song off. His berry has already been eaten.
Yeah, down for the count. Yep. So Harrold will be down to his last 2. Rayne will also be down to his last 2.
And no Rayne for Harrold.
Huh.
So Ludicolo, not in the best position.
But Ludicolo still is faster
He still
than
ignores the
Fini.
Mungus. Yeah.
Yes, and I guess you
Ooh,
could.
no, I don't think Ludicolo is faster than Fini.
Are you sure?
Fini is higher. I think they have similar speeds. So I'm not sure how much Ludicolo was invested, considering you have the Rain Boost on top of it.
Typically, they do have some speed investments, like stuff to outspeed Pheromosa under Rayne, etc. But it depends on how much investment Fini has.
I don't think she has more KOs, so especially since the Assault Vest is there.
Yeah, and not forgetting that if Ludicolo has Giga Drain, right, could essentially.
Q is very big.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think KOs after Kamai.
Not only that,
activates Berry.
Amoonguss shouldn't be going for Clear Smart. It should be trying to draw the electric attack away from Tapu Koko. So I think Ludicolo only has to fear perhaps a Moonblast from the Fini.
Fini gonna protect. I think he's gonna go for Protect Clear Smog.
Actually, that's pretty good.
Oh, double protect. Trying to waste the Giga Vote.
Fake out? Oh yeah.
And the fake out. Yeah, and the fake out.
Yeah, fake out Giga Vote. Yeah. Because
I think he gets buried though.
well, okay. At least because now fake out has higher priority than Rage Powder and Follow Me, so you can stop those from going off with a fake out, which was why Rayne went for the double protect play.
I don't think it matters because even if they were in the same priority bracket, Ludicolo is faster.
Yeah, and I don't think we'll trigger Berry. Fini's at +1 special
Oh yeah, the
defense.
Kamai. Oh, you were saying? Yeah, just about. Stays out of it. Yeah. That's berry range though. Yeah, just into berry range.
Oh man, that is rough.
44, I think, is the number.
Okay.
Went down to 42.
Now, a bit difficult for Harrold, I would say, but not complete. What am I saying? Amoonguss has full health.
But Mogus can't do anything until the rain runs out. Even then, his only attack is Clear Smog, 20 base damage. Super effective, sure. He has a Geiger Drain.
Coco
Can restore some
protecting
health.
Rage Powder.
Yeah, here's the Geiger Drain to restore Ludicolo's health. To be able to take the Moonblast. Yeah, he's gonna take the Moonblast.
That's a decent amount.
With the heal, he should be enough to take the Moonblast thanks to the Assault Vest.
Hard to say.
I think it will.
Well, crits could happen, Matthew.
All that.
I was gonna say it's definitely going down by survives. The indication for the survival was a special attack drop. I don't think Harrold is gonna be very pleased with that. But I mean, if he could take out the Fini, if his Coco had Dazzling Gleam.
Fini just protects here though.
Oh, yeah,
And you Clear Smog the Ludicolo.
yeah.
So you have to Geiger Drain your own Coco.
No, whoa. I don't think that's enough either.
Yeah, I don't think he was enough to survive Clear Smog.
Nice, maybe you Geiger Drain the Amoonguss, but nah, that's not gonna get you very far either.
It's even worse. Yeah, Fini's just gonna protect and Clear Smog to finish off the Ludicolo. Yes, Dazzling Gleam will come out.
Oh man.
I'm not sure why. Even Thunderbolt in terrain will still do more to Amoonguss.
No, he was
He's
trying to
gonna
catch
ice.
the
Oh yeah,
Fini.
he's gonna Ice Beam the Amoonguss. No, he's just gonna Geiger Drain.
He didn't read the protect.
Why though?
He thought
This was the obvious play.
he thinks that Rayne with the special attack drop will be confident that his Fini will survive a Geiger Drain. Perhaps. And then he'll maybe take a surprise KO with the Dazzling.
I think he had to fish for the Ice Beam. Freeze there.
Yeah, but I suppose. I guess Harrold sort of pigeonholed into that train of thought and didn't consider a protect Clear Smog would just essentially win Rayne.
No, he has to press Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, and hope that he crits.
Even
Two
a crit
crits.
isn't
Two
enough.
crits. Yeah, one more. Next one, if he crits, he will. Assuming he survives the Moonblast.
And no special attack drop.
No, so that doesn't matter because he still needs a crit regardless.
I see.
And we should ignore the special attack
It
drop.
is game. There's no way Dazzling Lee is KOing
Oh no, now he just
Amogus.
protects Clear Smog again.
Yeah, he doesn't even need to protect.
No, he's gonna protect Clear Smog. Yeah, it's a guaranteed win. If you don't protect Clear Smog and doesn't give him crits, Amogus wins. Yeah,
exactly.
Amogus
So-
for Clear Smog anyway.
Ooh. So
Harrold lost his way, I think, towards the end.
yeah, what was that meme? Do you know the way? Harrold doesn't know the way.
Well, Harrold.
I question him on top, honestly. I mean, it looked good, killing the Tyranitar.
It made his Among Us matchup worse.
Mm.
More the biggest chunk of damage he got on Among Us in game 1 was through the Iron Hit from the Mawile.
Yeah, essentially, but the value of him on top is defensive. That's the thing. The intimidate you bring to the field is quite good. I think his Coco survives. His Politoed survived the Dark Yam as well with the help from the intimidate him on top. So things look really good. But after he took the KO on the Tyranitar, then the Fini came in, resisted hit. Amogus came in, resisted hit. Him on top just doesn't do anything. I mean, we haven't really seen the full extent or the full moveset of the him on top to judge. Only ever seen fake out and close combat. But yeah, it just felt underwhelming. It was really good. Like Politoed surviving is like, oh okay, kudos to him on top. But towards the end, just felt lackluster. Couldn't close out the game, honestly.
He needs to better protect the Politoed. Especially since Politoed is a very good matchup against the Metagross. He doesn't have to fear Zen Hit, but
Yeah, and Harrold has to be said, Harrold was this close to winning game 2. If his Politoed was healthier and did manage to get off
very
a
strong.
Barry Song against the last two
Would have been
remaining.
game, yeah.
Yes. But he couldn't, and he lost his Politoed, and then he couldn't break through Fini and Amogus. So that combination actually proved to be quite useful here for Rayne, where it didn't go so well in the first game, where he couldn't punch through. But doesn't really matter as long as Harrold is also unable to punch through. And if it comes to trading hits, the ones with the boost usually come out on top, which in this case is the side of Rayne.
Yeah, Harrold's really one key solution to the boosting Fini is to Barry Strong in front of it. He wasn't able to do that.
I suppose, I mean, Ludicolo is also a really good answer to Fini, especially Fini guarded by Amogus, because as mentioned, you can just bypass the Rage Powder and just go straight for the Fini. But in order to do that, you have to
You have to be on the field before the Carmine starts
Yes, correct.
throwing in.
Yeah, and Harrold hasn't been positioning his Pokemon in that way. He's not been leading like the standard Rayne lead of Politoed Ludi. He's been mismatching here and there. So it's not really been working out.
Fini Metagross, interesting, from Rayne in this deciding game 3 to decide who makes it the top cut guaranteed.
Coco Hitmon top, choosing to bring in Hitmon top once again. Intimidate not going to work on Metagross's clear body here. So essentially it's
But it's a free Volt Switch into something though. Since Rayne can't really double protect because he doesn't advance his position. So Amogus has to switch in here. Meaning Harrold just needs to call the Amogus and then Volt Switch into that slot.
I think Metagross. I think it's safe. I think Metagross is not going to protect. Because he does threaten him on top with Zen Headbutt. Wait, he doesn't have Zen Headbutt, right?
Doesn't have any but
Okay, forget. Scratch that. But yeah, unlikely I think Metagross would protect. You kind of want to stop Fini from setting up as well. So it's really difficult for Harrold to choose.
Harrold has to protect the Fini though, or switch out the Fini because Harrold might just decide to all in Gigavolt right now.
Oh, hell, let's see. Landorus.
Not into the Landorus slot though, into the Fini slot.
Yeah, for sure. But Landorus, Rayne didn't really bring, right? This is the first time we've seen it.
Because it looks pretty terrible in this matchup. Fini does protect, trying to save himself from potential Gigavolt. So yeah, Harrold unable to Volt Switch this turn. As Fake Out comes out into Landorus, I think he looks like he Gigavolt into the Protect Fini again.
Oh, well. At the very least, I guess
Damage is damage.
Yeah, it's damage.
Just needs to avoid the berry this time. Because now Fini, I think, is in Thunderbolt range after this Gigavolt.
The Landorus though.
And Landorus can't protect Fini. It's not Rage Powder.
Yeah, but Landorus is Scarf or Assault Vest is a question.
I suppose we'll find out.
Yeah. And I think Fini should switch out as well, so Harrold perhaps should read that.
Harrold's just gonna Volt Switch into the Fini slot since he can't protect. And
And-
the immune is already on the field.
Yeah, maybe you close combat that slot for good measure. I don't know. Himotop is Intimidator. Doesn't seem to be performing as well. Well, Himotop does have access to White Guard, so that could allow
yeah.
Coco to stick around on the field much longer.
And then you get punished by a ground jam.
Oh well. To be fair,
He needs to suss out the item.
yeah, to be fair, this is the first time Harrold is seeing Landorus, so he doesn't know what item it is and how to deal with it. He does switch out here for Metagross.
Yeah, I expect the Volt Switch into the Metagross slot.
Do you white guard here, him on top?
No, it's just gonna switch up into the Politoed.
Yep. Politoed. Wow, you're on point with these calls, man.
So Volt Switch into the Metagross to get some damage and get out of the Earthquake. Oh, he's not Earthquaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
but why? I mean, Metagross might have a Winner's Palsy and
Whoa! Thunder in the rain! Onto the Metagross switch in. Doesn't have his special defense boost. Doesn't survive.
that was a critical hit though.
Or doesn't KO. And
Hey.
here comes the ground.
Hey, lo and behold.
You have to think that's not a trade that paid off. Unless Grounded went into the Politoed.
I think you take it. Because Coco isn't really touching Landorus at this point, and it's chunked out.
I'm surprised he
Metagross
went
a
for
bit
it though.
amount.
Considering the Volt Switch looked pretty obvious.
But I mean, what? He doesn't really have a.
Ludicolo.
Yeah, I suppose.
Which now gets a free switch in if he brought it.
Yeah. Well, I think Harrold takes it. At this point, right? I mean, I'm a Rayne player. I enjoy this sort of like, oh, okay, I get a free switch. I mean, what is switching, Matthew?
Yeah, he has Ludicolo. Yeah, and now that you mention it, I do like Harrow's position.
Yeah, Matthew, as a Rayne player, what is switching? There's no switching. There's
Only sacking.
Yeah. So yeah, Ludicolo here threatens Landorus, Metagross at their HP. Not gonna enjoy taking any attacks at all whatsoever. Well, Landorus did show Tectonic, so could protect, but doesn't.
So switch to the Fini or the Among Us.
Tyranitar, okay.
Remove the rain,
I suppose.
but that's not gonna save. Metagross has to protect or just go down to a raw score. But even if Metagross has to switch out because Metagross is in a terrible position. Fini comes in.
How
How
does Harrold react though? His Scout?
He's not gonna get burned at least.
Yeah.
Oh, might get a berry as well.
Nah, not just yet.
Icy Wind into the Tyranitar and the.
I think that's gonna be useful, especially since the rain is no longer on the field.
But now Harrold needs to moon. Harrold needs the Dark Kingdom to go into Immortal. Unless he's willing to try and double score the Tyranitar. But given the bulk of the Politoed, I don't think score will be enough.
You're right. And Fini,
And the Tyranitar can't even be burned thanks to the Misty Terrain.
yeah, Coco dug out the field also, so can't really. That plays out the picture.
Gonna
Politoed
get him on top,
switching
yeah.
out. Yeah, for him on
Ooh,
top.
but I think the Dark Kingdom target is probably the Ludicolo.
Yeah, physically.
If Dark Kingdom goes
Oh,
into
it's
Ludicolo, I think this game is and instead they are both over. And it's gonna go for Geiger Drain into the Tyranitar. That's not gonna be enough. Not with the sand.
Predicting Fini's protect, perhaps?
True, but now Dark Kingdom into Ludicolo, and that's curtains. And the not gonna take Moonblast well either. Do we see Dark Kingdom?
No, he can't Dark him, he Tectonic.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Hey, wait, was that eject button? Yeah,
Yep.
should be.
Polito coming back in for the rain.
Well played, Harrold. Well played.
Only matters if Ludicolo survives this turn.
He will, because
Crunch though.
Fini's attack. Nah, I'm pretty sure he can take a crunch.
Well, here we go. Crunch into Ludicolo. Ooh, with a crit even.
Hey, gets the defense drop as well.
But Fini didn't protect, importantly.
Yes.
So,
Ludicolo has to get off a Geiger Drain here if he wants to stay on the field.
but he can catch in the Tyranitar now.
Yeah, but Tyranitar perhaps will protect. I mean, okay, look at the damage range though, and bear in mind that it does have a defense drop, so I don't think it's gonna survive in that crunch.
So I think, you're right. So you Geiger Drain the Fini and score the
I
Tyranitar.
guess you could switch out Ludicolo for him on top as well, if you predict a crunch onto.
No, I think the crunch won't go off because Polito now covers the Tyranitar.
I suppose. Okay,
Yeah,
Tyranitar.
actually, yeah, goes now. Oh, Metagross gonna go down, but he gets the sand back up.
Yeah.
But Geiger Drain, Fini has to protect. Yeah, does protect. And I think Harrold kind of play into that turn, hoping to catch Rayne off. Geiger Drain into Fini and score into the Metagross. Then now Tyranitar comes back in and he's stuck again.
Is Landorus? He still has Landorus at the back Rayne, right?
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, a bit rough then.
But Landorus is not coming in. It's gonna be Tyranitar.
Yeah, for sure. But it's yeah, as mentioned, it's a bit rough.
The question how is the thing is if basically Fini switches out here, right? Unless you're confident outspeeding the Ludicolo, which I don't think you should be. Because Geiger Drain is still gonna KO you. Even it's gonna KO you at this point. So Fini into Landorus. and then you pick up the KO on the Ludicolo.
Landorus is still should still draw a decent amount of HP.
So
as
now
well.
Harrold's out here, I think, is to double the Tyranitar. Predicting the Fini switch and the Tyranitar crunch into Ludicolo. So you double score the Tyranitar. Or even Gaga Drain score.
It's a very high risk play.
Yeah, I think you double the Tyranitar.
Okay, let's see if he does.
It's gonna be Ice Beam. Into the Fini, predicting the Landorus. And Skull gonna come out into the Tyranitar. He needs a burn, but even burn won't save the Ludicolo. He needs a crit. Doesn't get it. Yeah, he really needed to double the Tyranitar there. I'm not sure what play he was expecting. Either way, even with the Fini switch into Landorus, you still get the KO on Tyranitar by doubling.
Indeed. And at the very least, if you know Tyranitar is not really going to protect, so at least there's one way for you to replenish your Ludicolo's HP as well. Well, it's a bit rough. Him on top does come out. He does threaten Tyranitar,
Harrold doesn't have enough offense left.
Yeah, considering what we know about the Politoed, it being Perish Song as well.
He can't even KO the Fini. He doesn't have any way to KO the Fini.
A Scald Burn? There's no Misty Terrain at the very least.
Then Barry saves the Fini.
Yeah, you're right though.
The only way to hit the Fini was Ludicolo. And that's why the Fini was always going to protect or switch out that turn.
Well, there is at least a fake out. And Scald here will take out Tyranitar.
Will it? Yeah, it does. So Landorus back in, but again the Fini is gonna clear. It's gonna win the game. He can't even parry some because the Fini is but Politoed is gonna be slowest thing on the field. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I think his only way is to parry song now, especially after that.
Yeah, but can Himon not buy enough time? Is the thing.
No, it doesn't matter. He needs to hit protects.
It's a very tall order, honestly. But Politoed has not eaten its berry yet, right? So does have that going for it.
See, he just needs to hit 3 protects. That's about it.
Whoa.
Rayne needs to rock side Politoed and flinch it.
Could be blocked by White Guard.
Yeah, Harrold just needs to press White Guard here. There's no point in him on top attacking. Yeah, huh? Hold up.
Helping hand, Perish Song.
Fini gonna protect for some reason. Oh, he's went for Earthquake. So
Him on top maybe should go down.
Him on top will go down. I'm very questioning. Didn't you expect White Guard there?
I don't know.
White Guard would have done the same there. Skull will kill the Landorus thanks to the helping hand. Oh, actually no, I don't think it does.
Hey, no burn either.
And that's game. Where's White Guard?
Okay, fake out, close combat, helping hand. Question mark?
White Guard.
I don't think Harrold was confident in the Perish Song. Or maybe he didn't think of it.
Huh? He has no way to beat the Fini other than Perish Song. And White Guard shuts the Lando down.
There we go. Knock off. Killing Politoed right off the bat. No, right off the bat, but that's a strange last turn. I had to feel. There was a win condition there. I with the Perish Song and protect. But given the damage that Landorus was dealing with the Earthquake, very difficult for him. If he misses one protect, it's just over.
No. That would assume that then Rayne has to predict the White Guard and go for knockoff. And he's not going to knock off when the Perish Song rates. If he White Guard Perish Song that turn, then Harrold does nothing. Rayne does nothing and Perish Song goes off. And then Politoed can start pressing protect.
Well, that didn't happen. So
I'm kind of flummoxed by the content of events there. Unless you tell me it doesn't have White Guard. It will make no sense.
Has to have it, right? Well,
Exactly.
I could. I mean, even if you don't have, but you just go for the Perish Song anyway, right? Your Politoed can't take a Earthquake, and then maybe you just
then
hope
you
for
hit
3
protects. Yeah, then you hit your protects.
I think even with the with or without the White Guard is irrelevant. That Perish Song should have happened.
I feel the game was firmly in Harrold's control. Again, previously he should just double the Tyranitar there.
Well, I'll not say firmly in his control, but he had a way of winning.
No. Yeah. He was winning. If he doubled the Tyranitar, he would have won.
Oh, okay, that is one.
And at the end, what on earth is that play?
And the Scout didn't even kill the Landorus either, so
What on earth was that play?
I have no idea. Well, it's the end of the tournament. Everybody's tired. Buttons were pressed. Mistakes were made.
I suppose if he burned, he would have won maybe.
Yeah, out of all the skulls we've seen, we didn't really see a burn as well.
Because mostly it was Misty Terrain.
True, there were a couple that did happen outside of Misty Terrain, I think. Onto Metagrosses. Yeah. It was in sand, but it wasn't in Misty Terrain. It was electric. Yeah, okay, but... Well,
Just strange endgame plan there for Harrold.
what a way to end the tournament today.
I'm bemused.
We'll be moving on to an interview. Mr. Tan Song, yes, I believe that is the signal. So, hold on to your horses. We'll bring you the interview shortly.
And I'm joined by the winner of the stream round 6 match, securing his place in top card tomorrow. It's going to be Rayne. Congratulations, Rayne.
Hi, thanks. Earlier on, yeah, a bit. That was a bit too close for the call, if not because of that crunch. It's like that'll be a
It's
bit
hard to say because
risky.
the first crunch crit, and you were going to follow up a second crunch. Two crunches might have done the same thing. So,
Yeah.
might call it a KO anyway. Because he didn't Gaga Drain, let's not forget. If he had gone for Gaga Drain and healed back, then maybe the crunch crit mattered. But then he went for the Ice Beam, so...
I was quite concerned that he would have just Giga Drain into the Tyranta slot and
Yeah,
get
he
some
just
HP
doubled.
back.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm surprised he didn't double there.
Yeah, that would be really bad for me,
Because you did protect there instead of switching to Landorus, so
yes.
yeah. But he hard read the switch to Landorus, he didn't give it to him, and the Tyranta stuck around. So yeah, definitely in the end, yeah, I think in game one you were forced into a end game. You really couldn't stop the parry song.
Yeah, I didn't really expect that parry song. Then
Even after seeing Cortitail on his name.
Well, looking at his core in general, I just split it into like
Rayne
two
and Trick
modes.
Room.
Yeah,
but Polito having the parry song.
Yeah, totally forgot about the parry song, and I didn't expect him to have it. Then when he had it, I was like, oh wow.
Whereas in game 2, by the time Polito came back in, you had, I think, 1 or 2 combine boosts already, so you were able to shut down the Polito before the parry song could go off.
In game 2, I actually stacked up 2 Combine. It was
end,
actually because I was actually gearing up for the end game, which is actually Coco in this case, such that Coco's
Even with the
position-
Giga Goat, yeah.
Yeah, such that I protect it'll still be fine. Anything else, I can probably still take it fairly well. Yeah, with 2 combines, as long as it's out of the weather and I don't get thundered.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fair.
Yeah, because as long as you got the Parry Song out of the way, +2 Fini is pretty much unbreakable for his team.
Yes.
Because his only option is a Coco, and Coco can't really attack through the Among Us.
Yes. That's what I thought. That was the end game that I was trying to build up to for the second game, right? And he had the perfect opportunity for me to set up the Calm Minds, in place,
So yeah, so game 1 fairly solid for him, game 2 fairly solid for you, then game 3 was just a roller coaster. Just a roller coaster ride, I have to say.
Yes.
Rayne goes up, Rayne goes down, Sam comes up, Sam comes down, Tarita takes a hit, Tarita goes up. It's like, yeah, it was a huge shifts in momentum both ways, but in the end he came out on top.
Yeah.
So a bit of a risk there, I think, to go for the Protect Earthquake into a potential white guard.
Yeah, I sort of just, whatever, let's just give it a try, right? If you have...
Yeah, either way, you're
so
only going to get one chance, because you can't Earthquake on a turn where you don't protect.
Yep.
So you only really had that one shot there, and luckily for you, he didn't go for the white guard there, so...
Yes, that was fortunate. Because if I had Fini and it was just his Polito against my Lando, I was fairly sure that Polito can't beat that matchup. Yeah, and I will still be able to come out on top. Right, so it was just whether or not he was going for the white guard. Yeah, that was actually quite key, but he didn't, so that was quite fortunate on my end.
Yeah, because I think we saw in the end, you did have the answer to the berry on the Polito. You had the knockoff, so
Yes.
that wouldn't have been a problem for Polito stalling you out. But if Parasite had gone off, then he just presses protect, and then protect again, and then things can go pretty badly. But thankfully for you, the white guard didn't go off.
Yes.
Went for the skull, which also could have burned there. So
Yes.
yeah, small margins, but in the end coming on top, making it the top cut. So good luck to you tomorrow.
Alright, thank you.
We'll see you again.
Alright, see you.
And that is it for our coverage of today's Swiss rounds of the Singapore Open. Rayne Tay, we will see again tomorrow in top cut, and we'll be joined by 7 other players, and we will expect to see good matches. So stay tuned, and we will see you again tomorrow.